What if I told you she doesn't cry the moment you leave? She doesn't feel the loss right away. It's later, when her world gets quieter, when her phone stops lighting up, when her chaos doesn't have a man strong enough to stand in it without running. That's when it hits her. Not like a storm, but like a slow bleed. See, men like you don't leave wreckage, you leave absence. And that's worse, because absence echoes. She can't replace it with another name, another warm body, another hey at 2 a.m. They don't see her the way you did. They don't stand tall in her fire. They get burned and blame her for the heat. But you walked away with silence in your chest, and now she hears it everywhere. You're not just the one that got away. You're the man she thought would always be there, until you weren't. That's why I'm pumped to have the Wing Girl method sponsoring today's video. It was founded by top dating expert and YouTuber Marnie, your personal wing girl, whose channel has over 1.3 million subscribers and who's been featured on MTV, Dr. Drew, Ask Men, and Penthouse. Her mission? To help men seriously level up their dating lives, whether you think she's out of your league or not into you. This method shows you how to flip the script. No six-pack or millionaire status needed. And the results? Real, fast, and lasting. It totally turned my life around. First, one person was attracted to me, then another. And now I'm dating a very, very beautiful partner. Because the Wing Girl method is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers an unbeatable deal. Just click the first link in the description now and grab your exclusive preview of the F formula completely free. Plus, if you decide to pick up the full program, you'll get an extra 20% off. Click the link below and get access right away. The day her echo stops answering, she doesn't feel it all at once. Loss comes like rust, quiet, creeping, slow enough she mistakes it for freedom. In the beginning, she's light, laughing louder, posting selfies, going out like she's rewriting her story. New nails, new dress, new mask. But behind every filtered smile is a silence she can't explain. The echo is gone. You see, when she spoke before, even in her worst, most wounded moments, your presence answered. Maybe not with words, but with stillness, with steadiness, with that raw masculine energy that said, I see you, all of you, and I'm not afraid of the storm you bring. But now, she speaks into a void. Men may be lining up, sure, but they don't speak her soul's language. They don't know how to hold her in silence or challenge her chaos with calm. They give her attention, not depth, validation, not vision. And that's when it starts, the thoughts she tried to drown. In distraction, she begins whispering at night, not with sadness, but with ache. Not for you, for who she was with you. Because she felt like a woman, then, not just a body, not just a show. You knew how to unravel her, not with hands, but with presence. And now, when she reaches for that echo, there's nothing, just cold.
2.
When her power game turns into a prison, she thought leaving or pushing you away was her reclaiming power. That's what they told her, right? Know your worth. Don't settle. If he doesn't chase, let him go. So she did. She let go of the man who didn't chase, but stood quiet, watchful, wise. She didn't realize your stillness was the storm. And now she's trapped in a palace she built from pride. Marble floors, golden filters, endless girl boss mantras, but no king. Only jesters, eager, loud, hollow men who fold when she raises her voice. Men who flinch at her shadows. Men who don't challenge her, only want her. And here's the twist. What once made her feel adored now makes her feel alone. Because deep down, every feminine soul aches for a man who won't bend to her storms, but can dance inside them. A man who doesn't run when she's fire, but commands it. That was you. You didn't try to fix her. You didn't fear her emotions. You held them, like a knight who doesn't flinch at the fire-breathing beast, because he knows the dragon was once a girl who stopped being held. Now she's surrounded by people who say yes, but what she craves is the one man who said no when it mattered, who walked when she thought no man would dare. And in that prison made of pride, she starts to whisper your name, not out loud, in her soul. 3. The absence that breaks her reflection. It happens on a Tuesday. Maybe she's brushing her teeth. Maybe she's scrolling through photos. Maybe she sees a couple in a restaurant and suddenly forgets how to breathe. But it hits like steel to glass. She looks at herself, and she doesn't recognize the woman staring back. Not because she's older, not because of wrinkles or tired eyes, but because the glow you lit inside her is gone. You see, a woman doesn't just miss a man's touch, she misses how she came alive in his presence. You made her remember herself, the girl beneath the survival mode, the woman beneath the games. You didn't make her feel safe like a child, you made her feel honored like a queen. And now her reflection is dressed up but dim. She scrolls through her messages. None of them are you. None of them carry that still power, that unspoken certainty, that far from weak energy that grounded her chaos, without ever trying to control it. You weren't her owner. You were her mirror. And now the mirror's cracked. Because when a man like you leaves, it doesn't create distance. It creates emptiness. And every replacement only makes it louder. She'll try.
She'll go on dates.
She'll pretend. But your ghost doesn't scream. It just waits. Every now and then, someone will ask her why she doesn't glow like she used to. She won't have the words. Because how do you explain the feeling of losing a man who wasn't just present, he was home? If you know this feeling of being still, grounded, unshaken, then you're already one of us. You're not bitter. You're not broken. You're a storm in a quiet suit. Type unmoved in the comments if you've ever walked away and watched her realize what she lost. Not to brag, but to remember who the hell you are. Subscribe if this hit your chest like truth. And remember, stay far from weak, stay unforgettable, stay you.